I know you are tired. Not just physically tired, but tired in a way that sleep cannot fix. Tired of trying, tired of failing, tired of pretending that everything is okay, when deep inside, you feel like you are falling apart. Maybe life hit you harder than you expected. Maybe you lost something important, a dream, a person, a chance, a version of yourself you thought would never disappear. And now you look at your life and you do not recognize where you are. You used to believe, you used to feel strong, you used to think you had everything under control. But now, even getting through the day feels heavy. And the worst part is, people may not even understand. They see you smiling, they see you walking, they see you answering messages, but they do not see the war happening inside your mind. They do not see the nights you spend overthinking. They do not see the pain you carry in silence. They do not see how many times you almost gave up, but still chose to stay. Listen to me carefully. If all you did today was survive, that still counts. If you woke up with pain in your heart and still faced the day, that still counts. If you are broken, but you are still breathing, then your story is not over. You are not weak because you are struggling. You are human. You are not a failure because you failed. You are still in the fight. And as long as you are still in the fight, there is still a chance to rise again. But I need you to understand something. No one is coming to rebuild your life for you. People can support you. People can encourage you. People can love you. But no one can stand up inside your soul except you. At some point, you have to stop waiting for the pain to disappear before you move. You have to stop waiting until you feel ready. You have to stop waiting until your mind feels peaceful. Sometimes you have to move while your heart is still hurting. Sometimes you have to stand while your legs are still shaking. Sometimes you have to begin again with tears in your eyes. That is not weakness. That is courage. Courage is not feeling powerful every day. Courage is getting up when life has crushed you. Courage is choosing one more step when every part of you wants to stop. Courage is saying, I am not done yet. Maybe you failed. Maybe you disappointed yourself. Maybe you made mistakes you still think about. Maybe you trusted the wrong people. Maybe you wasted time. Maybe you lost your direction. But listen, your past may explain your pain, but it does not have the right to control your future. What happened to you matters, but what you do next matters more. You cannot go back and change the chapter that hurt you. You cannot undo the failure. You cannot erase every regret, but you can decide that the story will not end there. You can decide that this pain will not be your prison. You can decide that this failure will not be your identity. You can decide that what broke you will also build you. There is a version of you waiting on the other side of this pain. A stronger version, a wiser version, a quieter version, a version that no longer begs for approval, a version that no longer breaks for people who never valued them, a version that learned how to stand alone and still stand tall. But that version will not arrive by accident. You have to build them day by day, choice by choice, step by step, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Because the truth is, life will not always be gentle with you. People will leave, plans will fail, doors will close. You will lose battles you thought you were ready for. And sometimes you will give everything you have and still receive nothing in return. That pain is real. Do not deny it. Do not pretend it does not hurt. Feel it. Cry if you need to. Sit with it if you must. But do not worship it. Do not build your home inside the pain. Do not let one dark season convince you that the sun will never rise again. Because it will. But you must still be here to see it. So get up. Not because it is easy. Not because everything is fixed. Not because you suddenly feel strong. Get up because staying down is stealing your future. Get up because your pain has already taken enough from you. Get up because your dreams are still waiting. And I know it hurts. I know you are tired. I know you have been carrying things that no one clapped for. No one noticed. No one understood. But that does not mean your effort was wasted. Every tear taught you something. Every betrayal revealed something. Every loss removed something you were not meant to carry forever. Every painful night built a strength inside you that comfort could never create. You are not starting from zero. You are starting from experience. You are starting from lessons. You are starting from survival. You are starting from everything that tried to break you and failed. Look at yourself. You are still here. After everything, after the disappointment, after the heartbreak, after the failure, after the nights you thought you could not survive, you are still here. That means there is still power in you. Maybe it is buried. Maybe it is tired. Maybe it is quiet, but it is there. And now, you have to wake it up. Wake it up. Wake up the part of you that still believes. Wake up the part of you that used to dream. Wake up the part of you that refuses to be remembered as someone who quit. You do not need to fix your entire life today. You only need to make one decision that proves you are still fighting. Clean your room. Open the book. Start the workout. Apply again. Create again. Pray again. Try again. Stand again. One step. That is all. One honest step forward. And tomorrow, take another. Then another. Then another. That is how people rebuild. Not in one dramatic moment, but in small, private decisions nobody sees. The world may only notice the comeback, but you will remember the nights that created it. You will remember the days when you had nothing left, but still gave something. You will remember the moments when quitting looked easy, but you chose discipline. You will remember how close you were to giving up and how powerful it felt when you did not. One day, the same pain that made you question your life will become the story that gives someone else hope. One day, you will speak from the strength you earned, not the strength you pretended to have. The strength you earned through fire, through loss, through failure, through loneliness, through getting back up again and again and again. So do not be ashamed of your scars. They are proof that you fought. Do not be ashamed of your slow progress. It is still progress. Do not be ashamed that you had to start again. Starting again is better than staying broken. You are allowed to rest, but you are not allowed to quit. You are allowed to cry, but you are not allowed to surrender. You are allowed to feel lost, but you are not allowed to stop searching for your way back, because this life is still yours. Your future is still yours. Your dreams are still yours. And no failure, no heartbreak, no rejection, no dark season has the authority to take that away from you, unless you give it permission. So stop giving permission to the pain. Stop giving permission to fear. Stop giving permission to the past. Stop giving permission to the voice that says you cannot rise again. You can. You will. You must. Not because it will be easy, but because your life is worth fighting for. Your future is worth fighting for. The person you are becoming is worth fighting for. Take a deep breath. Feel the pain, but do not become the pain. Feel the fear, but do not obey the fear. Feel the weakness, but take the step anyway. Because every time you rise after being broken, you become harder to destroy. Every time you continue after failure, you become stronger than your excuses. Every time you choose hope after pain, you prove that darkness did not win. This is not the end of you. This is the beginning of the version of you that refuses to stay down. So stand up. Wipe your tears. Lift your head. Take back your mind. Take back your life. Take back your future. And when life asks you whether you are finished, look it in the eye and say, no, not today, not like this, not after everything I have survived. I will rise again. I will fight again. I will believe again. And no matter how many times life knocks me down, I will get back up.